What's poppin'? Welcome to the Popcorn League. Yeah, you know I knew you'd like that. Welcome to the Popcorn League show where we try to predict the weekend box office top 5. We're 3 guys who love movies, and we do place a little wager, but we won't talk about that on these. We did a previous video, this is our second one, but we did make our picks for last week, and the results are in. The official top 5 is The Grey in number 1, which I predicted. Underworld number 2, One for the Money number 3, Red Tails number 4, and Man on the Ledge number 5. Now you two thought that Man on the Ledge was going to be the number 1 movie. I thought you were crazy, and apparently you were crazy. So do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I would like to say that I've come to realize that Sam Worthington is worthless. His star power is dwindling. He has no star power. The reason his other movies were successful is because it's James Cameron in Terminator and Avatar, and he's worthless.
Mike?
I'm not going to say anything because I didn't see the movie. So, I might still like it.
That was the problem. No one saw the movie.
We just
Exactly. You know why no one saw the movie? Because no one wants to see a movie called Man on a Ledge because they already know what happens in the movie. A man is on a ledge.
And the problem is we went to see The Grey.
You don't know what happens in the movie. Yeah, that's true. We went to see The Grey.
From last week, I of course had the number 1 correct, but then I had some issues with the rest of my picks. Chad and Mike had better selections other than number 1. Michael pretty much had most of them correct except for his number 1, so I guess you won last week, so congratulations. Golf clap, golf clap. So we want to talk about the new movies this week. We'll move on to this week. So we got 3 big releases this week, just like last week. Woman in Black, Big Miracle, and Chronicle. The Woman in Black is starring Daniel Radcliffe and is directed by James Watkins, whoever that is. Daniel Radcliffe is, of course, Harry Potter, so that's probably going to help the movie because it has Harry Potter in it. It's a thriller. It looks pretty scary. I'm a horror fan, so I will be seeing this one. And then our second movie is Big Miracle. This one stars John Krasinski, who is in The Office. What is his name in The Office? He's Jim from The Office. And, of course, Drew Barrymore, who is
All over the place.
all over the place. But what would be her biggest movie?
Her latest biggest movie is probably 51st Dates. Or I'm just saying that because they're both on the ice at the end of the movie. I thought it was a sequel.
Wasn't 51st Dates like 20 years ago?
Well, I can't think of another movie.
It's like 05.
That's like 20 years ago, really, in movie terms. No.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. She probably spent the last 3 years losing weight or something.
I don't know what she was like.
Okay, and that one's a drama. It's like a family movie. It's based on a true story about some whales trapped in the Arctic, and then Drew Barrymore comes to save them, and John Krasinski is a news reporter, and it's like got some big bad government overtones in it. So that's how that one is. And then finally we have Chronicle. And I think we all agree that this is the biggest one. We'll see when we get to that point. It's directed by Josh Trank, whoever that is, and it stars Michael Jordan. It definitely stars Michael Jordan. That's all we have to say about that. Michael Jordan is in this movie, so you want to go see it because it has Michael Jordan in it. Michael B. Jordan. It is a... So we were trying to find the genre of this movie, and when we looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes, it had 50 genres listed. It was like everything.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes it a nothing movie. It has no genre.
Yeah, it's filmed like documentary, guerrilla style, kind of. But it's sci-fi, comedy. What else? Action.
Drama. Probably some romance in there.
So it's got something for everybody. So we should all go see
There must be a thing behind that, though. The director probably was like, I'm too good for one genre. So they just...
Or it's just a crappy movie that tries to get everything in it, and it's going to end up seeming very disconjointed. Well, the trailer looks exciting.
Yeah.
I think we all agree that that was the one we were most excited about watching. From the trailer, I'm most excited about Chronicle, then Woman in Black, and I really don't have any interest to see Big Miracle. I like Whales.
They're all very different movies.
Whales are cool, but I don't want to see it. What about, do you want to see any movie other than Chronicle?
Well, this isn't about us. It's not about us.
Of
course, we all want to watch Chronicle.
Alright, so do you want to see Harry Potter and the Woman in Black, or...
I'm intrigued.
Harry Potter and the Woman in Black?
I'm sorry, I get confused.
I can wait.
I don't need to see any of them except Chronicle, which we're seeing tomorrow.
Yes.
Alright. Picks time, people.
Alright, I'll start. As you may have guessed, I already have Chronicle at number 1. Grey has a strong second week, and they're going to finish at number 2. Woman in Black finished number 3. Big Miracle is number 4, and then Underworld is number 5.
Interesting. Interesting.
Why is that interesting?
Wait, did you have the same?
I have the exact
Oh my God.
same
I
top
feel
5.
that horror movies don't do that well in theaters. So I figure it would be a little bit more than a movie that's been in there for 3 weeks.
But it has Harry Potter. It has Harry
Devil
Potter
Inside.
in it.
Yeah, but it's like the Twilight kids. Nobody goes to see their other movies. It's the same thing.
The Twilight, would you what?
He means the
like
two.
the dudes in Twilight. They have other movies, but nobody goes to see them. Abduction? The hell is that? Horrible.
You can't, what?
What?
I forget her name, but she's in Up in the Air, and that was an Oscar nominee. With
She was like a minor character in Twilight.
Right.
No one's like, this is the Twilight girl.
Twilight is a dumb movie, though,
But
with
it's
bad
still
actors.
makes tons of money, though.
You guys can tell we did not see
it's
Twilight
not the same.
because we don't know her name.
It's not the same. Anyway,
We don't
okay.
know any of them.
Well, she's not a main character. Okay.
The dudes in Twilight.
All I have to say is Devil
the
Inside.
wolf and the vampire and Harry Potter.
Devil Inside did very well, and were very badly reviewed. So, and I don't know. That's my argument for Woman in Black.
All right. So
That was an outlier.
An outlier.
Most horror movies don't do that well, except for like
to
the first
review,
Saw.
Chad and I have the same top 5, which is Chronicle, The Grey, Woman in Black, Miracle, and then Underworld.
I
What
think
do
you guys have it on what
do
you
you
want to
have?
see.
Okay. All right. Well,
I have Woman in Black as number 1.
How? Okay, go ahead.
Just-
You
well,
already
just-
explained. You already explained.
Base.
The real question I have is, why is Chronicle not number 1? How can this movie beat Chronicle?
Because it's not as advertised.
That is true.
Chronicle.
I would feel that Woman in Black is a bad movie, and I would wait to watch it.
And the reason why
I'm intrigued, but I would wait.
Dude, bad movies do the worst. Dude. Bad movies do bad movies do the best.
No.
They do the best.
No.
They do the
Not
best.
this one.
well,
Not the okay, overstating it, but a lot of bad movies do very well.
right. Red Tail's got really bad reviews, and it beat out.
I'm telling you, Devil Inside got like a single-digit percentage on Rotten Tomatoes.
Excuse me. Red Tails did not beat out Underworld and. It didn't beat out Underworld when it came out next to it.
Alright, well, I'm just generalizing here,
Okay, fine.
so-
But we do have an argument here, which
Yeah.
is nice, because last week we sort of agreed but had different lists. Now we have very strong different opinions. This is great.
Okay, what else?
What else?
Alright, well, number 2 I have Big Miracle. Gray's gonna drop. It's gonna tank.
Sure, it'll drop, but it'll be better than Big Freaking Miracle.
It's just recent history. Like, I used Devil Inside for Woman in Black. I'm using Dolphin's Tale for this one. They're both based on a true story. They're both about saving the environment or some animal and this little kid. Everyone likes cute kids. And it's a PG family, so it's gonna reach a lot of people.
Makes sense. It's got Drew Barrymore.
Who? Well, we don't even know the last movie she was in. 50 First Dates. That's
This is the sequel. She wakes up from amnesia and Doesn't, and then John Krasinski takes over, and she doesn't even realize because she doesn't remember who she's married.
He doesn't even have star power. He's good in The Office. That's it. His other movies, name another movie he's in.
He was in a movie.
No, he floats around. He's not any. He's not really in the
Exactly.
silver
There's
screen.
no draw for him. No way. It's gonna be number 2.
All right, so Michael, just to recap, what do you got? 1 through 5.
Woman in Black number 1. Big Miracle 2. I have Chronicle at 3. And then I just went safe and chose the top 2 from last week. The Gray as 4 and Underworld as 5.
All right. So once again, well, we don't have completely different lists. This time Chad and I agree, which is obviously proof if 2 out of 3 people, we're obviously a representation of the world. So 2 out of 3 people at this table agree, which means that we're obviously going to get it right. So you guys can check back next week right here at Popcorn League, see how we did. And you can submit your own picks too, but obviously if you post them on Saturday, you're cheating because you already saw the results. So, or at least for Friday.
Yeah.
But anyway, peace.